Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Bellingham. Yaya Toure. And it's Kaka. And he's had it nicked away. Nicely shaped ball. Thuram makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Thuram spots it and intercepts. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Shevchenko. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Couldn't squeeze it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Passing is crisp and sharp. Probing pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Good read, needed to be. Alexander-Arnold.
Nagoya Grampus really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And he welcomes it in. Goes for a shot! Goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cafu. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Thuram is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. That looks a decent ball. Can he latch on to this? Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's got his... He rises! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Palmer with the corner, there first. Ferdinand. Mateus. Kaka was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Now the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Maldini. Thuram. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, it's come loose! Great defending, strong and determined. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's nice. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, good taking of... And the shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Palmer grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kaka. Now it's Kaka. Nicely weighted ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
A quick reminder today that smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
So it's back to business. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice control. Neither of these two want to come off second best, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Palmer looking to pass their way through. Now this could be a chance. Kaka! Fantastic from Kaka!
And you know, this could well prove to be a pivotal moment in the match too. One of the star names scoring an absolute cracker to change the complexion of this second half. In front once more and with momentum.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Salah. Yaya Toure plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great vision. And he cuts out the supply. Out to the right. Mateus. And it's Bellingham. Kaká is onto this. And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Ferdinand. That's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Alexander-Arnold. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pelé. He's got away. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's a threatening ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Parma do have a chance to counter here. Alexander-Arnold. He is through here. Albert Ferrer does really well to win the ball there. Nice bit of trickery. Shevchenko. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Thuram gets across to intercept that. Mohamed Salah will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's in plenty of space here. Pass somewhat off target.
Substitution on the field. Number 21, Shevchenko. Number 9,
Shevchenko.
Pelé.
Well seen.
Number
Saw that coming.
14,
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well read.
Number
Nice interception.
20, Sane. Number 26, Kagawa. Coming on the field, number 18.
Well, that's well spotted.
Number
Half an hour
11,
gone in the second half.
Puskás. Number 22, Raúl. Number 10,
Messi
Number 4,
knocks it into space. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
No, that's been intercepted. Alexander-Arnold is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Messi. Lobbed in behind. Mohamed Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mateus. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And he's lost his man here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Thuram. Ferdinand looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Puskas looking to play him in. Spread neatly. He is just caressing the ball. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? So a big chance now from 12 yards. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
We have got ourselves a game here. Maldini. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And it's Roberto Carlos. Bale is in a really good position out wide. Climbs up big! Thuram clears. Raul going full tilt down the left. Oh, that's well done, really robust. 5 minutes to add.
I don't think they can assume that the game is safe. One slip can be really costly.
Roberto Carlos. Maldini. Ferdinand. Tries to play it through.
There they go, hunting again.
And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Howson has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, Peter, he's someone who's likely to dominate his opposite number. He's that good. And that presents the opposition with a dilemma. Do you commit more people forward and risk leaving gaps at the back, or do you try find another way past them? It's a difficult one to solve.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Kaka is offering a wry smile there.
Madrid with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's there to make the challenge. Musiala. Ambitious ball here. And the shot! Goal! The breakthrough strike! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, super find. And a chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs.
Nagoya Grampus are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Kaka. Aims beyond the defence, and he's got the beating of his man. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Driving chance, surely! Robertson tries to clear. That has ended up in no man's land. Musiala did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Played into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. Conte. And it's Cannavaro. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Shevchenko. In with the challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi, he's picked his way through. And it's Beckham. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko! Oh, look at this. And the shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And he's in on goal. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. He won't be happy with that one. Musiala, Vinicius Junior, Kaka. Half-time getting close now. Now it's Musiala. Thuram cuts out the pass. Kaka. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's good play. Conte, great vision. Shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this? And another try! And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And we are back on the way.
Nagoya Grampus are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Oh, what has happened here? Rijkaard gets good distance on it. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Beckham, searching pass he's played there. And this is Kante, and he was alert to it. Tacho gets rid without sophistication. And it's Beckham. For Xavi Alonso.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Corner number 2 then. Beckham with the short one. That is lovely. Well seen, you saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a promising position. Oh, that's neat. And that's another throw. Now it's Beckham. And this is Cruyff. This is Messi. A lovely, neat pass. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he welcomes it in. And that was very necessary. No, that was never going to make it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, good spread. Messi.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rummenigge. Pass somewhat off target. Cannavaro. Beckham. It's a searching pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vinicius Junior. Robertson. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's through here, and the shot's on. He's had a shot! He scores! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Musiala demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 10.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Number 9.
Knocks it into space.
Number 14.
Nagoya Grampus really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Number 22. Raul. Substitutions taking place.
And here's Owen. Sané. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicely shaped ball. Chance!
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Great chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Beckham. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He has found the way through. Terrific header. Tacho clears it away. Isak is on. Goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that interception was... And Owen! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the keeper beats it away. And that is expertly dealt with. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Shot could be on. Messi. Vinicius Junior. Robertson. Dink through. That's a shade optimistic. Albert Ferrer. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Owen. Can he get it through? Real chance! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The Signal Iduna Park, located in Dortmund. It really is a tremendous arena. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms. And Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tonali cuts it out. He's in a good position here. Shot a goal!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Osimhen. He has found the way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now, can they get him away? That's a good ball. And he shoots! Cannavaro gets it away. Delivers with whip. And that's the keeper's ball. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Looking for a runner. Oh, Red, nice interception. He's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Look at the space here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Tonali, who has found support out wide. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. Sané, still goalless at the moment. And he's had it nicked away. Osimhen. Threads one in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Probing pass. Shevchenko is onto this. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, super find. He's in space and looking for options. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Kagawa. That's Beckham. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Cruyff. Beckham. And it's Beckham. And here's Shevchenko. Shevchenko unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tonali. It's a searching pass. That's an excellent interception. Beckham. Pele can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Messi. Tonali cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Kagawa. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nicely weighted ball. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Beckham. Pele. And it's Kagawa. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pele, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Tonali, Howson kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Pele. Xavi Alonso. Now he's got space here. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to play him in. Thinks about the shot. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neatly clipped into space. Tries to get it clear. Tonali aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Osimhen. And it's Otto. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. No second thought, a straight red card. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Number 45.
Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
He's having a good look here, and a great opportunity to open the scoring here. He's had a crack. Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And here's the chance to counter. Couldn't squeeze it through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Nice looking ball, well read, and the danger is averted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Steaming on goalwards. Cannavaro, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Just a big chance! Goal! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Nagoya Grampus are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Tries a shot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Real chance! Nicely shaped cross. Ahead by two and just about into the home straight. He's found a way through. And the pass is intercepted. Howson promptly onto that, and that is that. Otto is flagged offside. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Raul. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Beckham has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. He's got away. Otto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Promising position. Pullet with a definite foul there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's just beyond his reach. This official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And the referee brings it to a close. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
Well, when you say Brazilian fullback, there's only one man, isn't there?
Been a couple, Jim, haven't there? But I guess you mean Roberto Carlos.
I do, and probably the first of the current crop of fullbacks who played as a withdrawn winger.
He's had some wow moments along the way.
He excels.
Good ball, good take. Oh, he's ended up in no man's land. Now he's got space here. Harrison gets it away. Now it's Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's an imaginative pass. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Belgium looking to pass their way through. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Isak. Kagawa. And here's Cruyff. Hangs in. Oh, and a chance! Oh, it's hit the post. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Now it's Isak. Cruyff. Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Kagawa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Martinelli. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Flashes it across. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Now it's Isak. And the counter is on. Nicely worked. Oh, he's burnt, and he shoots! He's delivered all right! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Nagoya Grampus are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of nothing there.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Baresi has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Well, when the ref tells you you're going to get booked next time, you should listen.
Messi is behind this one.
This is about as perfect a free kick position as you could wish for.
Messi! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Zanetti, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Chance! Belgium grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Picked out brilliantly. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's going to have his name taken. Albert Ferrer cuts out the pass. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Albert Ferrer looking for options for movement. And the shot! He's got a goal! And they get themselves in front! What a moment of brilliance, control and perfect accuracy.
Speed of thought, speed of action, That's another really clever finish.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how... Martinelli! Martinelli out of this world! A finish right from the top draw. And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a...
Can he finish? And he hits the net. And they've got their lead back. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Pele. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cruyff. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. 5 minutes till the break. Kagawa driving forwards. Tonali can so cleverly bypass the prep. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Baresi has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. And it's Zanetti. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Isak is wide and looking to get onto this.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Guardiola. Played out wide. Great vision. It's a promising position. And it's hoisted clear. Pele. Darwin constantly looking for... And the first half is done. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Oh, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds. Substitution on the field, number 26, Kagawa.
Whistle
Coming
goes,
on the field
and we
is
start the second
number
half.
3, Cannavaro.
Pele did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a throw. Albert Ferrer. Isak is herring after that one. Guardiola. No luck with that dink over the top. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Martinelli. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Cruyff. Messi. Oh, super ball. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he get it through? Mbappe. And he's got the big chance! It's hit the upright. Thuram gets it clear. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just...
Chance for a shot! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Zanetti looking to add to his goal. He is through here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Looking for the run. Messi. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Oh, that's great. That's great concentration. Belgium really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 15.
Somewhat off target.
Isaac. Number 14.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Number 10, Messi. Coming on the field, number 11, Pushkash.
That's Owen.
That was lovely, that.
He's through, now is he in?
Number 22, Raul.
Owen was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
It's made its way to him. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And that is exemplary defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Mbappe. Vids. And it's Messi. Now it's Batistuta. Messi. Look at this shot at goal! And it's come back out to him. And that's off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. Chance, surely! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
It's a mighty effort! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Chance here to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rice. Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Thuram, a picture of focus and alertness. Now it's Owen. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Guardiola. And that could set him on his way. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight?
Decent chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. And we have our very first corner. chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Hazard. Oh, well measured. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. And here's Batistuta. Hazard. And a shot! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That is great defending, so alert. Knocks it out wide. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Pele. Tonali. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Nagoya Grampus are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Back into the middle, played out wide. He's in space and looking for options. Zanetti just loves to go forward whenever he can. Well, that's well seen too.
Nagoya Grampus really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
That's a cute ball. Brilliantly cut out. Bellingham. Hazard. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Beckham. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Zanetti. Zanetti. Played out to the right. Looking to go deep. Nice looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Zanetti. Cannavaro. And it's Robertson. And it's Tonali. And Robertson. He's found the way through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Ambitious ball here. That's beautifully weighted. And he's in on goal. Shapes to shoot!
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Zanetti.
There they go, hunting again.
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Hazard. He's through here. Batistuta. He's shifting through the gears here. And Batistuta! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Romario could try cutting inside here. Could be danger here. Zanetti. It's a threatening ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, that's well spotted. Threads one in. Nicely shaped ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we are back on the way.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That is good alertness. And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Batistuta. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Shevchenko! That is decidedly lacking.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
20,
Cannavaro.
Number 14.
Zanetti, always on the lookout for any signs of danger.
Coming on the field. Number 18.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Number 10.
Can he get it through?
Messi.
Caught offside that time.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Rijkaard. Bellingham. Harrison promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to pass it through, and this is Batistuta. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, what has happened here? He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
That's an imaginative pass.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And no surprise, that's a booking. Beckham. Now it's Puskas. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Nagoya Grampus are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Tonali. And this is Romario. Howson defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's away.
Nagoya Grampus really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Romario, and he's managed to get free. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Azar. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. Owen picks it up out wide. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's really well manoeuvred. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Played into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to...
Romario takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Pele. Number 22, Raul. Coming on the field, number 15.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Kagawa. Substitution in progress.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Kukçu. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, played right into his path. Beckham. Oh, they can break here. Zanetti gets a foot in here. Time added on will be 2 minutes. He is through. He's having a go. And with that, the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Great ball, and he's in here. Pedri. Barcelona looking to pass their way through, and he's there to get it away. Taken back almost at once. And here's Pedri. Is there any support? He might not need it. Beckham.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Pedri. And it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's in on goal! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Beckham. It's Kagawa. That's a sharp pass. And here's Mohamed Salah. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mohamed Salah unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Knocks it into space. Thinks about the shot. Decent chance! They've scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Picked out brilliantly.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Salah. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, they can break here. Now it's Isak. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Cruyff. Pedri. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shot at goal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Tries to pass it through, and he's got the beating of his man. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Ronaldinho. Costa Curta. And it's Pedri. Aims beyond the defence. And a chance! He's got it all! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff. Kagawa. And that has left him in a heap. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Courtois claims comfortably. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pedri. That's Rijkaard. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Tries a shot! Marvellous goal!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Beckham has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Good ball, good take. Big chance! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills it's all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Mbappe. Rijkaard. He's played it back. Cruyff quietly revving up. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
An instinctive delivery. Cleared away. Gives it back. Looking tidy in possession here. And it's Rijkaard. Dunk. Dixon. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Probing pass. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Barcelona finding their passes. 75 minutes played.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Mbappe goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 6.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition.
And he shoots! Really well taken goal. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Can he finish? Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
To be expected, Peter.
He's had a shot! He has done it! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be...
Takes a shot! Cannavaro. Raul. Now it's Owen. Over to the left. Sane proves just a little bit too strong. Quality ball. Pedri, played into space. Chips it through. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And he welcomes it in. And the shot! It's a goal! Deep into injury time! His position was perfect, the invitation, and that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And already we're underway here. Barcelona have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Big chance! He's had a shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Tries a shot! Has a look and plays it forward. Looking for options for movement. Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Shevchenko. Out to the left it goes.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he's managed to get free. And no, that was never going to make it.
Nagoya Grampus really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Cruyff. Kagawa. And it's Guardiola. And here's Cruyff. Is there any support? He might not need it. Van Basten has found the net here, of course. He is starved of space and time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
He's having a shot! And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Plenty to aim at here. Cannavaro does really well to win the ball there. And now the breakaway. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Sané. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? No, that's been intercepted. Played into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Throwing. Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He won't be happy with that one. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Raul. Pelé. Shevchenko.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
It's out for a goal kick. Shevchenko is flagged offside. And claimed it back swiftly. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Nagoya Grampus really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Cambio de jugadores.
And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Kagawa puts his foot on the gas.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Van Basten proves just a little bit too strong. And now they can clear their lines. Referee's given a throw. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's beautifully weighted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's well spotted. That has not gone well.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Pele, shot, surely! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And it's Kagawa. He's in a great position here. This is gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 19, Casa, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 14.
Oh, cracking ball. Yamal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Not sure the shot was out.
Haaland! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Kukcu. Raul. It could be in here. Raul. It's Raul! It's in! Just cruising! They are cruising! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Boss Messi! Oh, he's been in for the pieces! No mistake! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. And the shot! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Soboslai is there, and he can get that clear. Shot could be on. And a chance! They've scored! They're back within reach! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So is this the start of a comeback?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mendes did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party... Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, truly brave defending.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Now it's Owen. Yamal. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? They get a throw in.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 8 será sustituido por...
It's made its way to him. Guardiola. Can he get on the end of this? Conte. And it's Nakata. He's a sharp little ball here. Raul. Now it's Pele. He's beaten the last man. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. This looks promising. Adams deals with that comfortably. 5 minutes to add. Pele. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a nicely shaped ball. And this is Nakata. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Well, that pass isn't the best. And time is up. In the end, then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten.